Okay. All right. Welcome, everybody. So the reason why you're here is because somebody cares about you. And the biggest part of it has to do with how we are healthy today. Today, it's very difficult to be healthy. We are all very busy. It's hard to eat fruits and vegetables every day, especially what we're supposed to eat. And we're all here today because we're a part of a movement that hopefully can make a difference in getting healthy and being healthy and living better. So we want to share a little bit about our stories. And the four guys here on the line all kind of had a little bit of skepticism about doing this type of thing. And we're going to tell our stories and let you know how we kind of made a big journey through being a bit skeptical of the company, about the product, everything else, into now really embracing it as something that we believe is really making a difference in our lives and hopefully the world. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kick off a quick video. Amanda's going to get that started for us in just a second. And then we'll go through some stories to share with why we're here today.
Ready? Can everybody hear?
No.
No? Okay. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had it ready and then I didn't have it ready. There we go. Let's try this one more time. There we go.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jump start to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition and then, well, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because, let's take an orange for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders, delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with the healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other healthful ingredients to start your day. or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus Complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home-growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
So that video is very new. They just came out with that just a few weeks ago after a conference, and I think is a good way to share what these products are all about. So next on the list, we're going to have Mick share a story. Now, he's been with the company for quite some time, and but he can get us started here by sharing his story with the rest of us. Go ahead, Mick, it's all yours.
Thank you, Paul. Thanks, Amanda, and thanks everybody. It's a privilege to be here with you and the other guys. So I was one of those people who was really fortunate to learn about Juice Plus when it was first introduced to the world. That's almost exactly 25 years ago. Yeah, hard to believe. I think Juice Plus has been around longer than some of you on this Zoom. But back then, I was a serious marathon runner. Eventually, I finished 26 milers, and I was also an avid soccer player. But frankly, I knew almost nothing about nutrition, and worst of all, I would never allow anything green on my plate. I'm serious. Eat spinach, you have to be kidding. So when I started taking Juice Plus, I had no expectations of what results I would see. I mean, back then, no one knew what Juice Plus could do. Now, we absolutely know, but we had no clue back then. And I want to make this point. I was taking just the original fruit and veggie capsules, 2 capsules of fruit, 2 capsules of veggies. Today, I take the berries, I take the plant-based omega blend as well, and I drink a complete shake almost every day. So back then, I was very fit. I was running 50 plus miles a week and playing soccer, but I was frankly very unhealthy. I'd always been that way. Always getting colds and bronchitis, having lifelong asthma and allergies, and using all kinds of medication. And I was on antibiotics 3 or 4 times every year since I was very young. You see, my immune system simply couldn't keep up with my pace of life and my exercise. Now, I didn't notice much at first, but after about 9 months, I had incredible results in 2 marathons that I ran 6 weeks apart. My post-race recovery was phenomenal. You know, bear in mind, I'd run, excuse me, I'd run a lot of marathons by that point, so I knew what to expect in terms of performance and recovery. And after the races, my recovery was phenomenal. And above all, I didn't get sick. That was the first time ever that I didn't get sick after pretty much running myself into the ground in a full-length marathon. And, you know, Juice Plus was the only thing that I did differently. So I became a true believer. Since then, in these 25 years, I haven't missed a single day of Juice Plus. My lifetime health challenges have pretty much disappeared. I've only needed antibiotics 3 times in 25 years of eating Juice Plus. And now, at almost 72 years of age, I take no medications of any kind. It's a wonderful thing, people. Juice Plus simply restored my immune system, and now there's a lot of scientific research to prove it and explain it. And since I was an engineer with IBM, I needed to understand it. And now I do. I understand why I saw the results that I saw. Strangely enough, even my taste buds have changed. Now I love spinach and all those other greens. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing. So, as you can tell, moving on to the business side of my story, I am truly proud to represent Juice Plus. And it's now the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in history. Very different from 25 years ago. So what about me and my business background, if you like? Before Juice Plus, I'd been with IBM for 23 years, mostly in technical support with 14 years in management and never in sales. I want to make that clear. So the Juice Plus business really appealed to me. It became obvious to me pretty quickly that helping people with their health and their wealth is a lot more rewarding than dealing with computer problems all day long. Paul, I think maybe you can identify with that. When I saw this business as our passport to freedom, and yeah, I did get that vision. I caught the vision very early on. And so I may be the only one on this Zoom who was not skeptical. But my wife, Jenny, she was the skeptical one. She thought that I had suffered the male menopause. Seriously. And as you'll hear in a moment, I was going to leave IBM. I was going to commit to this business. And so she was frankly scared of the huge risk we were taking. But the person who introduced this business to us, was my boss in IBM. And I trusted him, and he had credibility with me. You see, we had just spent 3 years in Dallas, Texas. I was on a 3-year international assignment from the UK, and IBM was shipping us back to England, but we did not want to go. No way. The problem was IBM wouldn't allow me to resign from England and join IBM in the US. This was strictly against their rules for international signees. So I quit. Jenny was shaking in her boots, but I quit. Now understand, I was only 44 at the time, so there was no early retirement. But as I mentioned, this business became our passport to stay and enjoy life in this great country. We're now US citizens, by the way, as are our 2 sons, their wives, and our 7 grandkids. So after Juice Plus dramatically improved my own health and fitness, as you heard, even Jenny, like me, felt compelled to tell people about it. She saw results, not as dramatic as mine, but soon this became a serious business for both of us. It allowed me to escape the corporate world forever. It's been our sole source of income for almost those 25 years. And without boasting, it is a substantial income. Over those years, since all those years ago, we've been full-time with the Juice Plus company, working from home. We built an international business that's given us the time to travel, the money to travel, and the money to enjoy our freedom. And by the way, most of that travel is a tax deduction, or at least a good proportion of it. That's a bonus too. So after reaching the top position with the company, Jenny and I started a 4-year adventure as full-time RVers, exploring 46 states and Canada, at an age when most people are too young to have that kind of freedom. People used to say, what do you do to be full-time RVers? And of course, we were happy to tell them. I then spent a year building our dream log home with our 2 sons up here in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. And now we live in this bigger, even dreamier second Rocky Mountain home built by our sons, who are now professional builders. And we live very close to where they live with their wives and our 7 grandkids. And that's pretty unusual in this day and age. And I have the freedom to run our local Chamber of Commerce because I'm just passionate about business. So to sum up, today, our dreams are bigger than ever, including seeing family and friends like you join us on this road to financial freedom and reaching even greater heights of success than we have. That's one of the joys of this business. We celebrate it when our teammates do even better than we did. So, guys, thanks for having me on this Zoom.
Mick, that was great. Yeah, I definitely can appreciate some of the similarities that you and I have in our current, old businesses. So, thanks for sharing. Next, I'd like to hand it over to Amanda. She's going to give us a little bit of background on the business. all you.
Great, thank you. And I actually was a huge skeptic as well. I know this is about men being skeptics, but I was actually a huge skeptic. So I love I just want to take a couple minutes and share how the business works. You heard some elements and mixed story. So our business is open to anyone who is aged 18 or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it is $50 a year to own. We have an online office and a personal website, so we can run our business from anywhere, anytime, which Mick alluded to, being full-time RVers for 4 years. We earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus. The company does everything else. So they manufacture it, they deliver it, they bill and collect, and they pay us by direct deposit each month. There's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus that we have in our house, while I do say we're our best customer because we're on it all, but that's our own, so we don't have to keep any inventory. There's no monthly quotas to meet, and all commission levels are permanent. Once you reach a certain level, you'll stay there. You don't have to continue to do something every month. And we all have the freedom to choose our individual pace, so you can share as little or as much. It's completely up to you. There's no pressure. There's no glass ceiling on income, and we're in over 20 countries around the world, so there are no territorial restrictions. You can literally go build your business, wherever you want. I'm working on Ireland right now.
Even China.
China, yeah, we just learned China. So just secondly, I'll wrap it up, but what's so great about the company? The company was formed nearly 50 years ago by the president and founder, Jay Martin, and he is still at the helm today. We're privately held, debt-free, and a multi-billion-dollar company. And this really stood out to me when I learned. I had a friend that worked with a different company, and she spent 3 years working really hard growing her business, and then the company went under, and everything was gone. So that longevity, that stability is really crucial if you're going to dig in and build either a plan A or a plan B. We have a family benefits package at the top levels. It includes medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic and prescriptions, college tuition assistance. We get a very healthy monthly expense allowance and a holiday bonus. So this business can produce short-term cash flow, but it can also be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. And I usually love to talk, but that's all I'm going to say on this call. So I'll turn it back over to my hubby.
All right, thank you for doing that. So next up, we're going to have one more person share, and the next person is Jason. And Jason, why don't you tell us why you decided to join your wife?
Definitely, Paul and Amanda. I joined my wife mostly because of you, Amanda. You were really the catalyst. I've been thinking about this. Why did we really join Juice Plus? And the passion that you have, Amanda, that just fed into Heather. And over the years, she and I were both skeptical for years. And I was like, I'm not going to get into that. I don't need to be in that. Just seeing you day in, day out, talking about Juice Plus and just, sharing how good it is with our family really turned me into like, okay, you know what? It's time. Let's just try this. And Heather said she's going to do it. And, being a good husband, I said, whatever you want, dear. Yes, dear. And I supported her. And she's been doing Juice Plus. She's been taking Juice Plus for well over a year. And I wanted to be there for her. One thing that happened was she's been taking Juice Plus, and so have my boys. And last flu season, I was the one that wasn't taking Juice Plus that got the flu. I got bedridden for a whole week. I was in bad shape, had to call into work the whole week, and just struggled. And afterwards, we talked about it and said, Jason, you weren't taking Juice Plus. Do you think that could have had something to do with it? And I was like, oh, of course not, as I guzzled my Mountain Dew. And after we talked about it again, I said, maybe I should start doing this. And I've been taking Juice Plus. And that's what started me. I'm taking it. I'm eating the fruits and veggies. We went full in and we bought a tower garden. We are a whole family of Juice Plus people. Everybody in the family eats Juice Plus every day. Heather's doing the shakes all the time. Logan, my youngest, wants to do the shakes. He and I are doing them once in a while. And our tower garden that I'm looking at, we just had kale chips the other night. Like literally, let's make some kale chips. And 45 minutes later, pan was out of the oven and the boys were eating kale chips. I mean, what 7 and 10-year-old boys want to eat kale chips? That just speaks to me. And, it's not farm to table with our family. It's farm to mouth or tower to mouth, because we eat right off the tower. So, when I knew that Juice Plus, actually the business side was good, because I went to conference a couple of weeks ago, met with Mick and Jenny, met with some of the other teammates, and was like, this really works. They have a solid business plan behind Juice Plus. They've been doing this for 25 years, selling this product. It's a solid business. It's got legs, it's got background, it's got a history. They've got a solid team behind it. And with Amanda's team and working with Mick and Jenny and the rest of the people, we have a community. That's one thing that really pulled me in as well. We are not just going out and trying to sell Juice Plus. We are talking about it as a community. And that's what I love about it, is that I have new friends as part of my Juice Plus family to help me along.
Awesome. Thanks, Jason, for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of similarities there with me too.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Let's see, Michael. Michael is fairly new to this company and actually doing really well as of late. Why don't you share with us, kind of your story and what's been happening with you?
I can absolutely do that. First off, eating this stuff is absolutely amazing. I got to keep it close to me. This one to my left, Nikki, she had been very, 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 very persistent, and everybody should kind of admire persistent on this, if that's a word. But 8 months, I think she kept on me to get on this stuff, and I was like, okay, fine. After I went to conference, I really realized that, she's kind of smart and she kind of knows what she's talking about. I should just listen to her. And since conference, it's probably been only about like 21 days since I've been taking it. I mean, energy increase for sure. The mornings, I don't go, oh, do I have to get up? It's all right, I'm up. Let's go meditate. Start my day off the right way. And it just seems to be flowing. Most people are skeptics when you first get into it. I actually introduced it to Eric, who's on the call today, and he was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted for my whole life. And it's great to see people light up about food. I mean, that's what we're talking about here. It's food. And if you can help someone get healthy just by taking food, it's definitely an adventure and a risk worth taking. And I'm just so thankful for her being able to introduce me to it. The group, whatever, she probably just put her hand on, but the group, Amanda's team and Mick's team, it's not a team. It's a family. It's a family. Everybody treats each other like family, much better than my family treated each other when I was growing up. And so it's loving. It's something that when you get a part of, you don't want to let it go. And it kind of makes you want to work the business more so that you can see them more. So my recommendation to anybody that's on the fence about taking Juice Plus, take it, because you're going to see an increase so fast in your energy, and whatever you're lacking, it's going to put it back into you. That's just what it does. And you're going to see that you're going to get compensated very, very quickly if you just put the time and effort in. I've talked to maybe 20 people already. I'm just going to continue to keep mentioning Juice Plus to them because eating it is going to help them get healthy. And heck, if I can earn some money along the way, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Awesome. Thanks, Michael. Well, you're already started off very well. So I've heard that you're kicking butt. So appreciate it. All right. Finally, I'm going to share a little bit about my story, and then we'll close out the meeting. So I was introduced to this product. We were introduced to this product by this kooky chiropractor. Some of you may know. He's a great guy, very great guy. But I, of course, was very, very skeptical. And basically, it just came down to Amanda just ordering it. It was an executive decision. She just ordered it. She wasn't going to ask any more questions to me And she just said, "Here you go. You're going to take this." And I did this, same thing that Jason did. And I said, "Yes, ma'am." And I took the product. At the time, I was also finishing up with my master's degree. A lot of things going on. Amanda was just giving birth to our third child, somewhere in that range. I don't know. It was very close to that time. And basically, I have very similar stories to these guys. Within 3-4 months, I was already seeing a difference in my focus and my health. And I'm sorry to say it, my poop. And that, in my mind, is key to everything. And when that's happening well, I'm feeling better. I'm able to get through life quite a bit better. So that is a big thing for me. The other thing that I noticed is that, I was so cooped up doing all of the school stuff that I needed to get out and do something. And I think part of the school and being cooped up and then taking this product all together just made me want to get out and do something. I grabbed the bike, took it out, and the tires were flat, the handlebars were messed up. I threw it on the ground and just went for a run. And here's where I got a little bit of similarities with Mick. Although I've never run a marathon, I quickly just got hooked on running. I don't know what it was, but the first day I ran for a half a mile and felt pretty good. And yeah, I was huffing puffing, but it wasn't a big deal. And the next time I ran for a little bit over a mile, but I had that experience of a runner's high. I don't know if anybody's experienced that before. I've been chasing it ever since, by the way. You get this endorphin rush, and all of the pain in your sides and your legs and your hips, everything goes away. And all of a sudden you breathe and you're like, I could run forever. And that's was a big thing for me. So I was sold on the product then after. Trust me, I'm an engineer at trade, and I was completely skeptical about it. But what it did for me and my body hooked me from then on out. And then, of course, everything else followed. Not getting sick, the kids not getting sick anymore, us being able to, handle, even if we do get sick, it's a little cold and it lasts 24 hours, 48 hours, and we're still able to function compared to us, going all the way down and out and having to go to a doctor and get, medication. And then on the business part of it, you guys will know. I'm sure some of you have heard this story before, but I do very well in my current corporate job. I work in an IT field, and I'm very passionate about what I do right now. I'm very into it. I love it. I travel a lot. I'm learning a bunch, and I feel like I'm doing very well there. But I always used to say, I work to pay for the roof over our family's head so that my wife can go change the world. And she's changing the world. And you guys know, you guys have already hit on it. You get her. She's very passionate about helping others. And you know what? This last year, it opened my eyes. I want a little piece of that change in the world. Okay. I want to do more. I think I can do more than just, be a part of a IT company. And it's very, again, I'm still very passionate about that. I love the way my brain thinks and works when doing that. But I also want a piece of me to provide something to others that need help them live better, get out of the colds and the sicknesses, be more healthy. And then even, I would love to go and get it to those that don't even have the ability to purchase it. I want to get it out there. So that change in my mind really made me think about, I want to get involved in this. I want to be a part of it. I want to share it. I need to get off of that high horse of saying, I'm too good at sharing this stuff. I can't be sharing this stuff. I want to share it because I want to make a difference. I want people to be healthy. And last but not least, I think financially, like I said, I think I'm doing okay. We're doing okay. I love the fact that when I've changed that mindset this last year, all of a sudden I take risks at work. I live my true self at work because I always feel like I have this background or this backup plan that I could go to at any point in time. Amanda's business has really taken off, and all of a sudden I feel like, wow, I can tell that guy, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this because this is the right thing to do. And all of a sudden things are taking off for me at work as well. So all of that in combination has made me feel like I want to be a part of this business. And you know what? A little bit of extra cash also helps. Especially if I want to walk away from that corporate world, I can just very easily walk over here and put a little bit more effort in, and I have residual income that I can just step into. So that's it. That's me. That's why I'm here. It's the first time I'm sharing it with anybody. I don't know if even Amanda's heard that, but I'm feeling very strongly about it, and I want to share more. So That's the start. And that will end our call. There was a lot of information here, a lot of sharing. What I'd like to suggest is that we will stop the recording, but since it's over time, I want to stay on the bridge. If anybody wants to stay on the line and ask questions, please do. I'm willing to hang out. Amanda's willing to hang out. But we'll go ahead and stop the recording here. But thank you very much for being here and supporting the conversation. And thanks to our presenters. Thanks, Mick. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Jason, for sharing.
I'm so proud of you guys. So proud.
Thank you.